Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, our next guest is an education executive and fitness enthusiast, and she joins us today to speak about her fitness journey and shape and share some tips. I'm going to say shape too. Shape your body, sculpt your body the way you like it, all right? And we're going to share some tips on how you can achieve your fitness goals this holiday season because, you know, when the holiday comes, you're like, we eating all over the place. So please welcome to the show, Vilma Cevallos.
Thank
Vilma,
you.
welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So how did you get involved in just having an interest in working out and letting other people know that it's important to get your body, your mind, body, and soul in line?
So it began over 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Over 20 years ago,
Yeah.
after I had my fourth child.
Oh, okay.
After having four children, my body changed. So I had the extra weight from giving birth. And I was very concerned with losing the extra pounds after having four children, but also about my health.
Yeah.
There's a lot of diabetes in my family, so I was very concerned not to develop diabetes too. So I started working out consistently, and I just stayed consistent, and I started working out, working on my nutrition in order to support my fitness. But then as I continued working out, somehow the benefits were so great for me. Not only I was improving physically, I was improving mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, yeah.
So through fitness,
What were some of the things that you did while you were working out?
what the things that I
Did
did.
you do the jumping jacks and sit-ups and push-ups and
So
all that stuff? And running?
I started basically, taking, at first I was taking fitness classes. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I started taking fitness classes. I started jogging, running. I began to be more active, and then joining classes. I did do different type of classes. I think I have done HIIT classes, strength training classes, powerlifting classes, like whatever classes out there, I had done them.
Yeah, yeah.
I just became fascinated, but as I started progressing with fitness, there was an overall improvement in my mental health and also in emotionally the way I was feeling. So then
Yeah.
that pushed me to continue
Yeah. And a
stay
lot of people,
consistent.
they work out or maybe not, or maybe work out somewhat. But how important is the diet? I mean, eating.
So that's key, because many people start working out and they start with a fitness routine, and at first they may see changes to their bodies,
Yeah.
and they may start losing weight, but then they plateau, and the reason is because they don't take time to work on the nutrition. It's extremely important.
Yeah.
You have to work on your nutrition, and if you are working in your fitness, so you have to work in your nutrition. Goes hand by hand. You cannot have one without the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you will be very unhealthy if you work. Sometimes you see things on social media, and people think that they can have a workout and then go to McDonald's. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
But eat fast food because I just work out, so I can eat it. No, you can't.
Yeah, the processed
Because-
food doesn't work all the time.
No,
Every now and then I had a hamburger, but you have to basically eat better
Health,
than that.
yes.
Yeah.
You do have to eat healthier than that. You have to really eat more natural and avoid processed food or
Yes.
prepackaged.
What are some of the things that you eat to stay healthy?
I eat a balanced diet. I like to balance my macros. So basically, I eat, carbs, protein, and fats, but they are healthy, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I love eating oatmeal, for example. If I had to decide between bread, I would go with the oatmeal.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Protein, lean protein.
Lean
Fish,
protein.
bean, lentils, chicken. I don't eat meat, by the way. I
Yeah.
eat fish. But my sons are also, into fitness, so they eat. I feed them the chicken.
You're the vegan, and they want the meat.
More
Give me the protein.
pescatarian, right? I'm more into the fish, and I do seafood, but I'm not a meat eater. Personal reasons, but.
And there's a stigma out there. There's a mental health stigma out there, and a lot of people are suffering from mental health. More so, I don't know if it's more so now than ever before, but they're talking about it more now than ever before. Do you think exercise and
Yes.
eating right and
Absolutely.
staying healthy can head that off?
Absolutely. Most when you train consistently, because you are training consistently your body and your mind, it sort of help you. It help you overcome past traumas. It's like a
Yeah.
healing process. You heal your body through fitness. It's very interesting because, sometimes we don't think about it, but we could have a very stressful job and work all day long and be stressed and not being able to handle those frustrations. But when you work out, then you can leave it at the gym. You can release your tension, your frustration there, leave it there, and then come back to whatever you were dealing with. And you find most people doing that nowadays because many studies have improved, even changes in the brain when we work out consistently. It's not, working out, because working out means different things
you
to
right
different
there?
people. Yes.
You're working. What?
Yes.
Wow. You gotta have some weight on there, right?
Yes, that was a lot of weight. I think all the plates. Yeah.
That gotta be about 60 pounds, 50 pounds.
That's a little
More?
bit more. I think
Oh,
it's
look at that.
close to probably almost 200 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
And what does that part do for you? What part of the body does that work?
So I was working more, depending how you position your body. When you work with machines and cables, it's really how you engage your lats and your core. So basically, it was more into, I was coming down, so I was hitting more of the back, my lats on my back.
So nobody can push you around,
And shoulders. No, I'm super strong. Nobody pushes me around. Not at work, not at home, not in the gym, not at all.
Wait, but you had a fitness contest, right?
Yes.
Organized by Hers magazine.
Yes,
Talk about that.
it's a nationwide contest, and they select the winner of the contest is a Mr. and Mrs. Health and Fitness.
Yeah.
So I won. It was very interesting, and it was key into, where I'm at right now, right? Because in that contest, I am an administrator with New York City Public Schools.
Yeah.
So my fitness life is like hidden. My TikTok, my Instagram is like hidden because I support all 5 boroughs in New York City in terms of what I do. So that was like a hidden side. So the competition, very interesting competition because it was the process of opening myself to the world in terms of fitness. And let me tell you about that competition. I made it as far as semi-quarter finals.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because not only I was competing to get the cover of the magazine, and there was a $20,000 prize, but it was also supporting getting funds for the Andrew McDonald B Plus Foundation, which is support cancer research for children. So I was in the competition. I was very excited to be. I brought so much excitement to my family and friends. But the fact that he opened me up to the entire New York City, I was like, oh my God.
So when you stepped into the school
So,
building, they said, "Oh, we
yes,
saw you on TV."
many people found me in social media because now it was more, my social media got more attention.
They said, "Mira, look at Vilma."
And everybody would always ask me, how do you do? And now it's like more into the open interns. Yes, that's my other side. That's my fitness life.
All right.
And and again, give me the opportunity to realize how important it is for us women to stay fit and healthy. And as a professional woman, the fact that also allowed me to inspire others, because now I was open for the entire city, New York City, and my employer, but also others could see that we can have busy jobs, be professional people, have children, families, and still make time for fitness in our schedule.
That's right.
There's always room for it. We just don't make it, but there's always space.
Talk about some of the health benefits that you feel or that a person would feel upon working out.
So some of the health benefits that a person will feel, overall, they will have more energy, right? Their energy would increase, their attention,
mental clarity,
libido,
the whole
everything. You just feel like a brand new person.
Yeah.
I mean, and you look younger too.
Yeah, there you
go. And you get better looks.
Yeah. That's it. Beautiful.
And a strength.
Yeah. But what do you tell a person that wants to start out but don't know how to start out? What should they do?
So what they should do. So the first thing that I tell anyone before they begin any fitness regimen or exercise is to check with the medical doctors to ensure that there's not an underlying medical condition or that they don't have any restrictions. And then after that, to start training immediately. Start working out. Find a way. I think, you can work out. Sometimes people start and they go all out. And then, 5 days, they can't do that. Then they stop working out. So then pace yourself. See what is doable, right? Form goals. So if you can start with 2 days or 3 days, start with 2 and 3 days. Then move to 4 and 5. Work on your nutrition at the same time. Work with a person. Enlist family members, friends to go with you.
And don't eat after a certain time.
Definitely the nutrition.
No arroz con pollo all the time. No pasta,
arroz con
pastas.
pollo, no pasta. Listen.
I mean, every now and then you can treat yourself to what you love. I like to eat this.
Every now and then, but the reality is that, sometimes even when we think that we're eating healthy, you'll be so surprised that we are not. I mean, I have told my own friends sometimes, oh, I got peanut butter. Wait until you see it's organic. And I look at the label, sugar. Why do you want sugar in your peanut butter? So always be conscious of the ingredients. If you're going to buy, when we're busy and we're working, sometimes we don't have time to cook. So for anyone that is starting their fitness, set yourself for success. Start meal prepping, meal planning. And when you cook on the weekend, you have your meals at least for half of the week.
Yeah. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, so where do we work out next?
So
when's your next workout?
My next workout is...
You did it this morning? Do you do it again at night?
Well,
or you work once a day?
I haven't gone yet. I'm going to go at 3 a.m. today in the morning. It's the best time for me.
3 in the morning?
Yes. Because...
But you go to bed early, though.
Yes. I go to bed earlier.
Because you got to get enough sleep also.
Right. You need enough sleep. So what it is, sometimes people ask what is the best time to work out. And the fact is that the best time is the best time that works best for you and that you can be consistent long term. because there's a lot of contradiction between different studies,
Yeah.
whether you work late at night, in the PM, because your body has reached a higher level of temperature and your muscles are warm, so you have better athletic performance, versus a number of studies that are saying work out early in the morning
Yeah.
because you have less fluid and it will help you with energy and attention. For me, I was the night person, but then it was interfering with my sleeping patterns, so
Yeah.
I became the morning person. 3 a.m. may sound early, but the fact is that I need to be at 5:30 on my commute because I work in the Bronx, New York City.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect time frame
And
for
your
me.
mind has to be in charge of your body. Because if your body says, I don't feel like getting up, I'm staying right here. Another 15 minutes of sleep will do. Your mind, you have to be strong in your mind and just
If you
pull
eat
yourself out.
properly and you eat healthy food versus eating
Yeah.
processed food, and you get enough sleep, enough water. Sometimes we don't drink enough water, and I think that's one of the number one reasons why we overeat. So drinking enough water. Sometimes we think we're hungry, but we are actually thirsty.
The body's
and
thirsty.
and one of the things that we can do is just ensure that you're drinking enough water, that you're hydrated enough, so you don't overeat throughout the day. You know, there are many things that you can do to change your diet. I mean, you get me talking about food and fitness. I won't stop talking.
I know.
I'm like, this is what I love. I'm like so passionate about it.
How do we find out more about you? Give us some more tips on your website or social media.
Right. So, they can find me on Vilma Fit. Right, and Vilma Fit and Instagram. Also, I'm in LinkedIn. I'm working now on my own fitness business. So I have creating my YouTube channel, my webpage. So everything is coming in at this time.
Beautiful. Vilma Fit. Vilma Fit.
For Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vilma Cevallos.
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 Can I give you one more tip for people?
One more tip.
That
We got
have worked for
10
me?
seconds.
10 seconds. Okay, what worked for me is eating in smaller plates. Because then I have less food, and if you have less food in your plate, then you do not overeat. We often overeating.
But Christmas is coming.
I know.
All the Thanksgiving, all the holidays.
Dessert dish. Yes.
Use a smaller dish.
Trust me. Yes.
A huge drumstick on a small dish.
Yes.
Or just cut smaller pieces, right?
Small pieces.
Listen, thank you so much, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
come back and share more, okay?
I will.
All right, we'll take a quick break. I've got more. It's all coming your way next on Open.